Hey Rebecca, how you doing? This is going to be a somewhat different kind of stream. Marika, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm all right, Rebecca. Thanks for asking. I had a bit of a day thinking. So a lot of people have asked me why I travel. So I decided that I would talk about it just a little bit and maybe show you some of what I've seen. I think it'll be a continuous sort of thing that I will do. Not really, Rebecca, no. And I thought it would be a continuous thing that I would continue to do on this channel, because I have 7 years worth of stories. Tess Luck, welcome to the stream. Good morning, how are you? Stephanie Cardinal, welcome to the stream. How are you? So I wanted to share a little bit with you guys, seeing as I spend my whole life on this channel. So a lot of people always ask me why I live the life that I live. And it all started 7 years ago, well, actually long before that, but I have a quote that resonates with me, which was actually shown to me or told to me by my mother. So this one might be a little bit emotional because I decided that the first stream that I want to do of this, I would include her because she was my inspiration for travel. Never mind, you know, everything else, but she was the one that was the person that put me onto it. So my mom came to me one day, and I've actually put it in my description, and her quote to me was, "We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us." And that sat with me for a long time. You know, I was quite young as well at the time when she said that to me, and I couldn't quite understand it. But my mom was always somebody who took me away. Like, she would take us, growing up, she would take us everywhere. I have been all over. Thank you, Tess Luck. Stephanie, hello. She would take us everywhere, and it was special. Like, I've seen so much of South Africa. I've been a little bit outside of South Africa with her specifically. And yeah, so she was a big part of the reason I do or did what I do and everything else. Hey, Smurftrix, Latenda, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? So that quote is pretty special. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to repeat it again. And it's, "We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us." And it's pretty telling, if you know what I mean. And so like I said, I've been all around, and thanks to her, I've seen a lot. And you know, a lot of you will always see, like on my channel, I always say, remember to find the beauty in the world. And that kind of thought goes hand in hand with that, because there was a time I struggled a lot with who I was and what kind of person I am and all that sort of a thing. Hey, Hope, welcome to the stream. Hey, Hope. I got tattooed Hope to myself. And I still live by that. I look for the beauty in the small things in the world. I'm not perfect. I'm not by any means perfect. I make mistakes every day. And the only thing that I have maybe to make myself feel better is the fact that there is things in the world that can kind of help you along. So I've created a little folder here, a small one, of some photographs of travel with my mum. And this was in a town called Chanthaburi. And Chanthaburi is in Thailand. And I specifically remember this trip because I remember how humble people were and how they lived their lives so simply, and yet these people were happy. And to me, that was very, very important. And I wanted to show you some pictures of that place. I've included pictures of myself and my mom. We don't look 100% the same, but it was a different time in my life, and it was in 2016. So 3 years ago. I didn't know where to quite start with this, but my mom was my best friend. Oh, sorry. My mom was my best friend, and she and I had a lot of fun together. We really did. We got on like a house on fire. We had moments where things weren't always great, but who doesn't? But she was always there for me. And today, I don't want to get emotional. Today I missed her quite a lot. I needed her, and it's tough, guys. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to start this segment with her because she's worth celebrating, and I wanted to show you what we have sort of seen together, and I'm going to share it with you. So we're going to screen share. We're not going to do that. I'm going to take the chat away. I'm going to open this file. Okay, so this is, I don't know, let me see if you guys can see it. My chat's not loading on my phone, sorry. Let me see what you can see. I don't know what you can see. All right, that's pretty small. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Okay, so that is my mother. This was in Chanthaburi, and it was basically what it is it's a field of trees, and they are a specific kind of trees. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I remember standing there, and it was extremely peaceful. It was extremely peaceful. Excuse what I looked like. I had come from a conference, so I was tired, and yeah, so that place was, something. I'm tearing up. There are so many things that my mom wanted to see me do. I never was able while she was alive, doing it all now in her honor. Yeah, I get that. Thank you, Smurf. It sucks not being able just to fall in your mom's lap when you really need her. Yeah. Anyway, this is, I don't want to be very depressed in the stream. Obviously, I want to try and, show my inspiration a little bit. So that was one of the first places we went to. It was very quiet, and I remember it being serene, and we were laughing because I was like, if something jumps out of these bushes, I'm going to die. Like, I'm honestly going to die, and I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Like, and we were laughing, and it was peaceful and it was quiet. We went to a couple of different points, areas on this trip. It was a work trip actually, and we were at a conference just before that. So this is at the same place, and there was nobody around. It was quiet and it was peaceful, and it was just, you could hear the sound of your foot like crunching on the ground. It was something else. And I remember my mom and I sat on one of these benches, and actually I was sitting when I took this picture, and we were talking and, you know, just reminiscing about life and that kind of a thing. And it was very calming, because I had lost my dad, you know, 2 years before, and I never really, my father's favorite place in the world was the beach. And I'm not somebody who loves the beach, like I won't go swimming in the sea, but I'm always at peace when I'm near the water. It's something else. So that was that. And then what happened was we traveled on a little bit further, and then we moved toward the beach area. This was me back then. God, I can't believe how long my hair was. Wow. And then this was her. My mom was always happy. Like, she was always smiling. She was great. Hey, Karate Joe, welcome to the stream. So I don't know if you guys can, do you see me or do you see my pictures? Why are you not seeing my pictures? Hang on a second. Oh, you see me on, okay, there we go. You guys didn't see what I was showing you. That's just stupid, Megan. Okay. One moment, please. Okay, here we go. Let me just close that. Close that. All right. So that was the beginning of our trip. I don't know if you saw this now, because, you know. Right. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. All right, so that was the beginning of the trip, where I was talking about with the trees, and it was being really quiet and peaceful. This was at the same place. This is where I was sitting, and I took this picture, and it was, you know, all calm and peaceful, and yeah. And then we moved on, like I said. This was me. Oh, Lordy, I don't know, how embarrassing. This was me back then, and we were heading towards the beach. This is my mom. My mom was a very young at heart kind of person. I remember on the way to this particular point, we were busy changing in the car. We were still it was a different day. It was a different conference. And we were changing in the car. It was so funny. Kevin, welcome to the stream. So we like got out of the clothing, because prior to this, we were actually at the Princess of Thailand's palace, and it was so hot. It was so hot, and I was in this collared shirt and the skirt. It was hectic. And then we moved over to the beach area, and this was our room that we stayed in. My mom always took photos. She captured all the moments. Yes, it was with work. And then we did a walk on the beach. My mum and I decided we were going to walk just a little way, and we ended up walking over 2 or 3 kilometers, more than a mile. Like, it was very, very beautiful, and something stuck with me that day, this particular day, because these people that live here live a very simple life. And I realized how much I was taking for granted in my life, because these people are out there catching their dinner and trying to make money for their food. But yet, they were so happy to share with us what they were doing because they were proud of it. And this was the boat. Night girl, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? They were just so proud of what they did. And I sat there and I was like, wow, wow. I sit there and I complain about the air conditioner and I complain about the small things in life. But somehow these people go out there in the beating sun every day and go and fish out their crabs and their whatever they use to eat or sell or whatever the case. And they're happy to do it. This was the one guy, he had caught something, and he was, look, if you see at the back there were the traps. And we sat there watching him for a while, and he was pulling his traps in because the sun was setting. And he did that. And then he had caught, I don't have the picture here. Crap, I didn't save it. But he had caught like 3 crabs. I think it was 3. And he was so happy. Like, he was so proud of himself and his little crab situation. And he was smiling and he let us take pictures and things like that. And it was quite humbling, if I'm honest. This was the same day we went for a little snack, and we went to have something to drink, and it was really hot. It was really, really hot. I remember and my mom was, and then you could see all the people, and these were all Thai people, and they were all just taking it in. It's hot, so they're all just going to go and swim and have a merry, merry day. It's one of my mother's tattoos. And along this walk, along this walk, we both actually just sat there and spoke about how we take things for granted in life. And I also, on this particular day, I remember writing in the sand for my dad. And I always do it. Every time I go to the beach, I'll go and write something in the sand to, for my dad, because my dad's favorite place in the world was on the beach. And I remember just feeling so humble and, taking a moment to take it all in, because when you travel to third world countries and you see how simply they live their lives, it really is a learning tool, education, if you will. I think we grow up in a certain way, and we forget, that there are people in this world that have hard time, and struggles and things like that. But also at the same time, they're happy. And regardless of whether they catch a crab or boil a pot of rice for one day, they're still smiling. And then we go by in our lives and we complain about the smallest things, like the price of a Starbucks coffee, or we go and I don't know, complain that there's no air conditioning or heating. And to me, it's sad. And I do it too. I'm a hypocrite. I do it as well. But at the same time, I'm grateful. A lot of people don't know is I came from a pretty once upon a time well-off family. And today, I don't live that life. I live a life of simplicity because it's easier and materialistic things don't make me happy. And yes, I have the equipment for YouTube and things like that, but it's not something I did overnight. It took time. And finding the beauty in the world, remembering your roots, remembering where you come from is a big part of why I travel or used to travel all the time. And I wanted to share that because I feel like it's an education. Learning, you can learn so much by going around seeing the world. If you can't leave your country, well, go around where you live. You can find so many things that can show you and make you appreciate what you have. So yeah, I thought I wanted to show that. And my mom was always big about appreciating what you have. And I thought it would be nice to do a little bit of a story time with her. That place was called Chantaburi. It was in Thailand, and it's very beautiful. And it's not a tourist attraction. I have never been somebody that likes to go to tourist attractions. It's not what I'm about. I like to immerse myself in culture. I like to immerse myself in the real living of the country. So, yeah, that was my little story time about travel. I want to do more of them. I have so many places that I've been, and I would love to share it, but I need to find all the pictures for all of them. And I decided that today I wanted to do one in honor of my mom, because if it wasn't for her, I would never have felt the need or the desire to travel. And I've gained a lot from it. So yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to do today on this channel. And yeah, guys, I'm going to I'm going to carry on with my diamond painting as well. But I wanted to get that out the way for the first half of my stream. If you have any questions about my travels or anything like that, feel free to ask. Just a moment, guys. I'm going to change cameras in a minute. I'm going to be reading the chat. Okay, Darlene, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. No, it's fine. You know what? I'll celebrate my mother. She's everything to me. Her and I were best friends, and I would love to share her and her knowledge with the world because she deserved more than she ever got. I don't want to look at it as a sad thing because she was an amazing human being. But I wanted to share that because I felt people always ask me why I travel, and I'd love to show more of my travels. Your mother deserves accolades for sure. All moms do. Yeah, no, she was great. My mom was great. She had the sense of humor that I actually have a stream where you can actually go back and watch it where she was in there, and she she made a lot of jokes. If you go back and watch it, you'll see like she's a classic. She was honestly a classic. I missed her today, and I thought it would be nice to share a little bit of where my roots come from, and what I have achieved and things like that. Like I've lived 100 years in a lifetime. It's very interesting to have the memories that I have. Like not many people can say that, and I'm blessed in that way. No worries, anytime I'll share with you. Oh, I feel the same way, Darlene. I hope my daughter feels the same way about me. I'm interested in the diamond painting. I'm going to show you in a minute. I wanted to just do that little segment first before I move on to the diamond painting. I'm really impressed with how it's going. It's going faster and it's coming along really nicely. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you enjoy the story. But yeah, the first segment of that is going to be, I'm going to try and get some of the photos back from when I was in Africa as well. I need to speak to my brother about it, and I'd like to use that to show you guys oh, that's awesome. I definitely have done quite a few, I'm not going to lie. I love giving them away as gifts. They are pretty sentimental, and I'm all about sentiment. That's the kind of person I am. I feel a lot, and I like to make people happy with, small things in life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this camera over so that you can see painting. There it is. So yeah, that should be. Can you guys see that? Is it clear? Let me check. Yeah, you can see what's going on, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I will read the chat as I go along. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. This is a picture of Kratos. Kratos from God of War. I don't know if you know that. I'm actually making it for Mr. Kaplan, whose links are dropping in my chat. It's for her. Yeah, this one is really big. This one is, hey Jenny Marseth, how are you doing? There are still diamond art kits on Amazon, and some of them are not badly priced either. Just make sure you keep the plastic cover on it. Oh yeah, no, I know. I've done plenty of these. I've been doing them for 3 years. I have made many. I do a lot of customs. This is a custom that I'm currently doing. So nice. Good job for sure. The one I made has been preserved under the pine boards of our camp. If anyone ever moves with it, they will have a surprise. It's shiny art. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, mine I have given away as gifts. I only have 2 left that I kept. Oh, what are you making? Sure. Twitter. Hey, Leighton, welcome to the stream. How you doing? J Code Vivo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Anyway, so tell me, guys, would that be a thing? Would you like to know more about my travels and where I've been and show you guys what I've seen? I'm glad that you guys listened to the first bit of that because, again, like my mother was an inspiration for it. It's not an easy thing to do, you know, travel and live your life in a suitcase. And every time I move, I'm always moving countries. It's, you know, but it's, you'd love to hear more. Good. Okay, cool. That makes me happy. I'd love to hear more. I'm glad to hear that. You love hearing stories of life. Well, that's good. You know, I like to talk about where I've been in the world because I was lucky. You know, like I said, I was very lucky with, you know, a family that was fortunate enough to be able to take me from a young child, and we, you know, we push through and we go and we see all these different places. And yeah, it's tiring and, you know, living in a suitcase for a little while and stuff like that. But what you see and, you know, the motivation it can give you, it makes it all totally worth it at the end of the day. But saying that, like, when you do it for a long time, you do kind of look for a place that you want to just sit, be home in. So, you know, it has its advantages. It also has its disadvantages. I wanted to start it off, and I know that a lot of people are gonna sit there and say, you know, she's talking about her mom and, you know, it's depressing and it's sad and it's whatever. But the reason I did it today wasn't because I wanted to be depressive. I mean, I've been very good about my depression lately, but I missed her today. Like I missed her, and I decided, I wanted to talk about the traveling and the experiences and things like that. I mean, you can see how I'm shaking. My anxiety is through the roof doing it, but I wanted for the people who follow me to understand where it came from. And, my mother was a big role in my life. Right. And life experience is, something else. A lot of people don't realize my mom only passed away 7 months ago. Still very raw. And today was just a day that, I would have done anything to have her with me. Just today. That's all I wanted. And I thought, well, what better way to have her with me than to start that segment off, the traveling segment off with her. Thank you. I appreciate that. If it wasn't for her, like I said, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have experienced half of the stuff I've experienced in my life. My mom was a huge traveler, and I was the more timid type growing up. Like, not that I was very outgoing and very sociable, but I was afraid of leaving my comfort zone. And my mom was the kind of person that she would push my boundaries and show me that it would all be worth it. It would all be worth it once you do it. And that I can never thank her enough for. Like, she knows. Welcome back. I didn't know that you left. She wanted you to explore what life could give you. Yeah. I guess you're right. coming along. And don't forget to wash your hands, darling. Lol. Ten percent profits. Is that all? I didn't say anything. I only said it now. I think I should get 50%. 40. Is that how it works? Okay. I will explain it. How long was one this size? This one is going to take me a while. This one is 13 inches, I believe. In centimeters, it is 90 by 50. It's quite a large picture. This isn't even half of it that I've done. No, I can show you. This is not even half of the painting. 10 hours. Do you know how many hours I've spent on this already? Go look how many of these streams I've done. It's a bit more than 10 hours. Never mind what I've done off camera as well. Thank you. I hope so. I hope so. About 4 of these, yeah. I wash my hands by sitting down, help minimize the splatters. Alrighty then. Thank you, Mel. Oh, I'm smiling, don't you worry. Like I said, this was a stream for me to celebrate my mom and my travels and things that I do. I could have sat here and cried, but I didn't. I wanted to, you know, give you the start of a segment that's going to start on my channel. Regarding my travels and life and what it's like to live in, you know, a country that is so different in culture and all kinds of things. It's always going to, I mean, if anybody's ever lost anybody in their lives, it's always difficult to talk about people that you lose. It wouldn't be normal if you didn't get upset by it, and not just in people, anything that's precious to you. So I'm a human being with emotion, just like the next person. But I think I know what I'm trying to accomplish. So that's what's important. You know what, Darlene? I suffer with severe anxiety as well. It's better now than what it used to be with certain things, but certain things that I do talk about triggers it. Me doing this, as I said, you could see how shaky I was. Like, there's certain things, but I need to overcome it, and that's why I do it. I need to overcome certain things and certain topics, and you know what, if that's my way of healing, then that's my way of healing. And if I can't do anything if people can't accept it, and if it helps somebody else, well, then good on me, right? No, I know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's hard for some people to listen to, I guess. Who knows? My earliest memory. Um, have a lot. My earliest memory of my mother would be when I was about 4 years old, maybe even before. Um, thanks, Mel. Believe it or not, it was because and it's actually quite funny because my mom was actually yelling at me, and it was because I couldn't hear her. I'm sure there's before that. I would really have to sit and think about it. But one that sticks out is when she was yelling at me because she kept on telling me I wasn't listening to her, and I was listening to her. I just couldn't hear her because I have at the time they didn't know that I was going deaf. So I remember sitting there, and then the next thing, her tapping me on my shoulder, and sort of telling me off. That it's disrespectful to ignore your parents, and I was like, but I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. And anyway, long story short, it turned out that I actually was going deaf. So, but yeah, it was. I laugh about it now. At the time, it was obviously different, but because I couldn't Sorry, I'm back. Disconnected. Sorry, guys. My stream kind of just disconnected a little bit there. Thank you, Michael. Sorry about that. I have VPN issues. You live in Asia. You have, what do you call, you have to use a VPN to get online, and sometimes it drops. So that happens to me from time to time. Sometimes it's better than others, but it's what it is. Of course she did. What time? It's midnight. Midnight. I'm an insomniac. So, yeah, that's a problem. I don't sleep well at all. I haven't really slept since yesterday. So I've had a few naps here and there, but I've pretty much been awake. It happens from time to time. The mind doesn't relax, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel you. Doesn't matter. I'm on American time at the moment, so it's all good. I'm going to need to stand up in a minute, so I will take a 2-minute break. Same here. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Good for you, Smurf. Good for you. It's not that difficult, Smurf. You just got to find the right shop. Okay, we're going to move over to black in a minute again. So we'll finish this segment, this section, probably. Quite determined to get it done, so we'll see how we go. See how we go. Okay. Right, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I'll be back soon, guys. Rebecca, not Rachel. Whoa. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Oh, careful, girl. Careful. Yeah, I have 2 liter here. You're more than welcome to have a glass. Go ahead. Help yourself. You don't have to do that, Smart. It's fine. I'm good. It's very cold here too, but I have the heating on, so I'm all right. I still haven't checked if my other milk is sour. Thanks. You don't have to, but thank you. No, I had a stream this morning. I took it down, but there's a story about what I did with the other one. Just never mind. Doesn't matter. It's a tough one, Mel. I can't talk about mine easily. My depression and anxiety, it triggers me. That is cold. Yeah. Do I do any other crafts? Not anymore. I used to, not anymore. I can crochet, I can knit, I can, I used to do abstract painting a very long time ago. I can do cross stitch, but I haven't done those in years. Like I don't really have the time for that. Well, you'd think I have the time considering I can do this, but I much rather prefer this. Hey, Lurock, how you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, sweet. What is it? It's Kratos from God of War. Do you know God of War, Lou? You play games, don't you? This is his beard area. Yep, well, you've lost your range there, Lou. Let me give it back. How have you been? What you been up to? What's next, Lou? What's next? I've got new ink, Lou. You want to see? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in ages. It has been ages. How much did I get done with this? I've done a lot. Don't even say that, Lou Rock. Don't make me fly over there. Don't do it. You'll be sorry. Don't make me kick your butt. Igloo. Lol. Won't do nothing. Won't do nothing. Listen, I'll do what I want to do. Hasta la vista. My listening skills suck. No, don't worry, girl. So does mine. It's only because I can't hear half the time. Why am I on top chat? Go away, Megan. Go away. Megan sucks. Is he going to tell me what's next? I'm waiting to hear. I enjoy this diamond painting. It takes me away from real life shit. That's why I like doing it. I thought, well, this is such a huge painting. Why not just share it with everybody? You can see the progress of how it goes when I'm doing it. Really, Megan, really. Really, really, really. Here's a video coming up on Wednesday. Even though you can't say hi to me, I'll tell you for him. Go. I know he does have a video coming up on Wednesday. I mod for Lurock, so most of the time I'm there. Go faster. I'd love to see you go faster with this. Seriously. One beat at a time, one step at a time, you know? Just keep walking. I will walk 500 miles an hour. Walk 500 more. Excuse me, I pay attention. I'm asking you for the other people in the chat. Ugh. 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 So what happened to the gaming channel, Lou? Is that thing still going? Oh boy. Oy. Oh, you crack me up. I subscribed. He needs no. Lou, I've been playing a lot of horror games. You should play Outlast. I'd love to see Lou poop in his pants on Outlast. And I'm playing Outlast 2. Oh yes, I'm going to play Visage. Oh my god. Be ready for that, guys. Lotus Games. You want to see that? You want to see Megan cuss up a storm? That's going to be fun. I want to play GTA 5. Yeah, it does. No, it's not, Ivan. It's not. Take your Dead by Daylight. I rather play. Thank you. By the way, did you get the email for the share drive? I did get the email. Thank you. I can only do the downloads once I'm at Smurf's place. Don't know when that will be. RP, sorry, role play. I don't know how I feel about the GTA 5. By the way, GTA 5 is actually on sale on the store. I saw today. I had a look at the games that were available because I was tempted to buy Crash Bandicoot. I didn't, but I was very tempted. And I saw that GTA 5 was on sale. I play PC, Night Girl. Is it Nike? Night Girl? Nike Girl? I play both PC and console. But I'm struggling to stream from my console, so I'm streaming from PC games right now until I get my internet and new router and capture card situation and all of that. So once I have that, I will start doing console. I prefer console, actually. Oh, my chat's now moving quite fast. do like Nyquil, but I play some PC games. I got that game, Megan Crash. I saw it today. It was on sale. I was tempted to buy it. However you want to say it. Hey, babe, welcome to the stream. Story of Dory, welcome to the stream. I got PC and console. I'm trying to get The Forest. Ooh, thank you, Mel. And 7 Days to Die. I have done a lot. You guys play Rust and Days to Die or anything like that? I don't know. I was with your girlfriend, Megan, on the camera. Wrong. Oh. Lucky you. I mean, 7 Days to Die. I've not played that. There's a couple of horror games that I want to get on. Well, I want to get on PlayStation, but I don't want to really do that until I have my internet situation sorted out. Thanks, Mel. That's really nice of you. If it saves me money, then great. So I'm almost finished with this section, and I'll be moving on to that section over there. Megan, what notification? Oh, no, I didn't, actually. I got told after that you were live. About an hour after I started streaming. 40 minutes after, whatever it was, I don't know. You've been streaming. Yeah, I know that now. I didn't get any notifications for you before that. Got quite the DMs. Just you and one other person. Oh. Yeah, she insulted me too, apparently. And I wasn't even there to defend myself, so that's nice. I guess I should be used to it. Anyway, that's what it is, I guess. You defended me? Thank you. Extremely tacky. Mel. I don't even know what I look like half the time. I don't watch them back because I'm probably sure I look like a peanut. Like I always say, walk a mile in my shoes and then have an opinion. The turtle? What turtle? Oh, I didn't realize. I had no idea that you had evaluated my scares like that and put them into categories. Lol. That's funny. You observe me. It's good to know. I observe you too. Pretty closely. You want to see the turtle? Like the fun. What? No. Excuse me, I don't just observe your bobs. Thank you very much. I observe a lot more than just your bobs. I did. And now it just comes out of my mouth. Unconsciously. I can't believe how far I've gone today. I feel like I've done a lot. I'm impressed with myself. Good going, Megan. You achieved something in your life. Good going. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. I didn't mail. I was lost today a little bit, so I was busy with other things. I was looking for the photos for the stream, and I was contemplating how I was going to word it, etc., and basically psyching myself up for it. That's what I was doing today. No, I was on the phone as well. I was on a phone call today, so quite a long one, and I didn't get around to doing it. And then I passed out for an hour. Was it an hour? Maybe 2 hours? I don't even know. And then I got up, got dressed, showered, washed, whatever, and here I am. I will read it. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Busy day? Nice. Nice. Glad you had a good day. Oh, right, I was also on a panel. Right, and I was also on somebody's panel, but that wasn't very long. It was for a short period. In amongst all this shit. Crap, we need more. More beads. Jesus, so many beads, black beads. Lordy. You were talking about me on your stream. Why? What about me? Okay. Quality shouldn't be bad. It's the same camera. Maybe I'm just holding it too close. It's just focusing. Okay. Hey, Alio, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. There you go. About how nice I am? I suppose it's debatable. Well, thank you. It's nice of you. I try. I have to arrange your node room. The cats keep knocking stuff down. Did you get this on site you told me about? Yes, AliExpress. The name of the store is Zooey Star. And obviously I was attracted to the name of the store because of the star. No one is perfect. True. Do you want to know what I did today? Yeah, tell me. I'm going to buy lights for the shelf so I can illuminate DBZ figures. I'd like to buy lights as well. Just let me know if you find them cheap anyway. I'm looking for lights so that I can start working on a background. I ordered food earlier to eat. I haven't eaten yet. I kind of don't have much of an appetite, so I thought, why not do this instead? And then I'll build up an appetite, I guess. I'm going to go soon, Megan. I'm going to make a cup of English tea. Oh, you do that. Make me some. Come to smash the like button. What's up, Alia? I got a pack of 4 of Amazon for. That's not bad. I'm perfect. The perfect screw up. No, you're not. Chewy! Excuse me. Thank you. I worked up a woodwork plan for my cage, then looked at Quail and sent a few emails, measured up everything, looked at prices, etc. Then I went shopping, then I took a bath with Chippy. Oh, that's really nice. Bear's coming along for you. Then I took a shower to remove the ferret smell. That's nice. Must have been fun bathing with Chippy. Does she like the water? Or not really? Not how you imagined it. The rubber ducky thing is so flippin' cute. She really does have a rubber ducky, guys, just so you know. She's not joking. She has one. It's adorable. Somebody edit this video for me. Send it to me, Lou. I'll do it. I use the same editing software as you. Didn't even know you were still lurking. Then again, you're very fussy with your editing, so maybe that's not a good idea. Lol. I'll just be like, this overlay, that overlay, take that, and pop your uncle, yeah. Always lurking. Is that so? Okay, that section's complete, guys. Are we impressed or are we impressed? Was that fast enough for you, Lou? Ooh, we're going on to lighter colors over here. That's good. That makes me happy. I'm going to keep going with this, guys. I'm in the mood to keep going, so that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Megan, I do need a smoke break, though, so... I can't believe how much is done. Look. Great stuff. Can we readjust it? Where would you like to be? Put the camera in my bobs and face it forward, and you can see that angle. Hey, Jay Plans. How you doing, Joanne? Here I am. You asked for it. Here it is. You can't answer that. Is this good enough? I feel like it's like in my way. Yeah, it's pretty much in my way. I have to move it back a bit. Get the hot water bottle for your back. I mean, where am I going to put it? I'm sitting forward in the chair, not back in the chair, so I can't really do that. I'm fine. I'm going to get up now for a second. Well, a few minutes before my next line, I wanted to watch it, but no worries, Joanne. Still here. I'll leave the streams up, so you can always go back and have a look if you're interested. I've done quite a lot today, actually. I need to buy data. It's still blurry. Is it blurry for anybody else? Just let me know, because if it is, I have to make some adjustments here. Could just be my camera. You guys, you're very, very, very close to me. Clear for me? I can whisper in your ears. So, because the microphone is right by my mouth. Is that kind of creepy? Doing well. Oh, you want diamond painting ASMR? I can do that. Look, guys, I couldn't do that even if I tried. Oh no, Mel. No. I'm not into ASMR. There's only one ASMR channel that I like, and that's Jeffree Star, only because he rips the people apart when he reads like the DMs and stuff, and it's funny. Other than that, I'm not so much into the ASMR. When he reads like his boyfriend's, what do you call it, DMs that people send him, or he reads hate comments on his YouTube channel, he does it in ASMR. It is really funny. I laugh myself to death every time. He's good at it. But it's not for any other reason than I just find him funny. Nerd of the North. Nerd of the North is cool. I like him. Sweetheart. Okay. Cracks me up. Mm-hmm. I think you rearranged that room like 6 times. Of course. For sure. My laptop crashed again. Oh, that's great. It's fantastic. For sure. My accent. Just keep pushing on. I go back to work, guys, in the next couple of days. It feels weird to go back to work. And I don't know what my new schedule is going to be, so I don't know how my streaming is going to go. But that's a little bit worrisome. Thank you, J Plant. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you always. TCTV, welcome to the stream. How are you? We all moved? Got your Wi-Fi, your internet back? Everything good? How's the little one? Please tell me how his Valentine's date went. I really would love to know. Cute. No, well, it's complicated now. I'm going to be teaching at a particular school, but I'm actually going to be teaching in more than one location. My school is not far from me. I can walk to the school. And luckily they have a driver that takes me where I need to be. So that's nice. They're nice to work again. I mean, I guess so. It keeps me busy, I suppose. I'm good, chilling on Sophia, all sorted, and he's fine. It was sweet and cute. Oh. Oh, black. I can't wait. We're going to be moving over to here where there's a lighter color, which is similar to this. Are you looking forward to a new job? Yes, I am. I'm excited to see where I'm going to be at and meet the new children, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Sorry. Been baking a lot while the internet wasn't on, keeping me busy. What did you make? Speaking of baking, I need to get an oven. And actually, you've just reminded me, I need to check when my order is going to arrive. My very weird order that I placed. I did an online shop and I ordered a whole bunch of things. I start on the 25th, Mel, so there's still some time. I'm going to just get up for a minute, guys. Oh, my back. And I'm going to... What a head rush. Wee-wee, woo-hoo. Okay, what a history. Law does have a theme. I'm telling you, it's not a theme. I don't know how that happened. Chocolate chip cookies and banana bread. Oh, don't you want to send me a recipe for banana bread? My mother used to make the best banana bread ever, and I don't have a recipe, which is very disappointing. And also the chocolate chip cookies, because I'd love to do that with my daughter. I'm going to get an oven. I've got to save up for it, but once I have money for it, I'll get it. My popcorn is in transit. That's great. I can send you one, Megan. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. My toaster is in shipment collection. My plant is in transit. My trash can shipment. That's great. I don't eat bananas, believe it or not, but I do eat, what do you call it, banana bread. But I won't touch a banana. Like, I won't eat a banana. The bones are cracking. Sounds great. Non-bed is great. I would love to teach further. You could use it. I'm not the best baker in the world, but I can do basic stuff. I'm a better cook than I am baker, so I suppose it's never too old to learn. Yeah. My mother was a really good baker. She baked all my birthday cakes. I cook everything from scratch most of the time now. I believe in that. Often like to do frozen stuff. I do it now that I'm by myself, but if I could, I would cook everything from scratch. That's nice. It's funny learns about herbs and spices and how it tastes better when adding them. Yeah. You must enjoy them. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. To everybody that shared the stream. I'm just working on this painting. I'm determined to keep going with it. Nice, DC. Nice. Boo up, how far are you with your video? See, I started moving faster, so you gotta start moving faster too. What, Megan? I said, how far are you with your editing of your video? Like halfway. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit up for a minute. Whew. Switch cameras here. Let's sit up for a minute. I made chocolate chip cookies earlier. They were gone in 5 seconds. I was like, really? That's cool. Are you liking your new place, TC? Bigger? You said it was bigger, yeah? Rib gave me the realization that no matter how I arrange my nerd room, the cats will knock stuff down. Oh, well, that's no good, Mel. Kitty kitties. Naughty pussy cats. I need to stretch for a second. I need a higher desk. I mean, is that even a thing? Like you can get a higher desk? Because the what you call it, this desk is very low. So when I'm bending all the way down all the time, which is really crappy on my back. So, but I want to that one. Oh, you remember where I was? I'll give you a tour one day. Humid. It's getting a bit chilly here now. I've got the heating on over there. But it's getting a bit chilly. I suppose it's 1 a.m. I can't be surprised. Sweetie. I don't sweat anymore. I've been in winter for too long. Let me fix my situation. Gotta love Florida. There you go. It's interesting. I had to repurchase my VPN subscription today, so I'm just making sure that it's working because otherwise it switches off, and it's been doing that. And I wonder if it's because I needed to reload it. Anyway, so I'm going to continue with this for a little while still. I'm going to keep going. I want to move on with this section, and I've got a lot to do. I need to get this thing halfway done before my holiday is over, and I'm not even halfway. So let's get back to it. Move my camera again. Sorry for the awkward angles. Still here? Nice. Lurking. Well, no worries. Appreciate you guys being here. Nice to have company. So I'm still very tempted to buy Crash Bandicoot, I'm not going to lie. But I don't think I'm going to hold out on it. Oh yeah, you do. Let me move that. I do it because so when I'm sitting down, I can see what I'm missing on the chat. Otherwise, I have to keep looking up. I have a Asus. The HP. Okay, cool. Put my phone back on charge again. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Okay. Are you getting tempted to do it? Relaxing it is. That bead's not a good one. Take it off. I have to stay relaxed once we start this baby making process. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's super cool that you guys are doing that. Hey, Stephanie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Jeez, that air conditioner always has a go. Like, sounds like it's trying to kickstart itself. Sorry, I just need to change this tack that's in here. I'm not ready to be an on. Oh, look at the bright side. At least you don't have to push the baby down. And you can always return it when you're done playing with it. Just saying, it's true. Once you finish cuddling it and playing with it, you'll be like, here's your baby. Take it back. I've got one, Rebecca, sorry. But I was always like that before I had her. I was always like, okay, I can give the baby back now. But I also helped raise my brothers, so, you know. Oh no, but you can't do that. You can't do that, Mel, because it's yours too. I'll tell you one thing, babies, granted they don't have any colic or anything like that, babies are much easier than toddlers, I'll tell you that much. He wants a girl, so I'm kind of hoping it's at least a girl, then I can spoil her rotten. I have a daughter, and I love that I have a daughter. I am. I'm on a mission. I'll come back, babe. Sorry, I've just changed the tack in here, so it's just annoying me for a second while I sort it out. Be a gentleman. Please do. Thanks, Mel. She's adorable. A handful, but adorable. I like how excited she gets. Yeah, that's cute. And her loose tooth, yes. Mm-hmm. Mini Megan, I don't know about that. This one that I have is a webcam mount and a fan mount. Show you what it looks like just now. Very handy. I like this one quite a lot, actually. It's not ideal for vlogging, but for this kind of a thing, it's perfect. One day I'll have my camera back from my mom and be able to record better videos, but I have to get a new lens for it because she broke the one I have. Oh, that's not good. I film with my phone. I don't have a specific camera for filming. Not yet, anyway. Maybe one day. Everything else keeps conking out of me first, like my laptop. So, okay, that happens, yeah. No, haven't spoken to him. Did it ever stop raining where you're at? No, it didn't. Still raining. I walked out in the rain this morning. Oh yeah, you were there. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, you had to get your coffee. Yeah. Yeah, that stream was an interesting one. I've deleted it, so. Because I was annoyed when I started it. So. And then afterwards, I was just talking shit. So, deleted it. No, I don't regret it. I just didn't want to be a hypocrite. I'm the biggest hypocrite of them all, but I don't regret what I said. Not at all. Welcome back. You too, Stephanie. Okay, we're almost done with this section. I think I went through this pretty quickly. I'm impressed with myself. I've motored through this one today, this section and that section. I am determined. Do you think I'm gonna have enough beads to finish this section? Let's see. Let's see. I hope so, Rebecca. I hope so. I really do hope so. I hope it's what I envisioned when I had it made. When I sent it to them to customize them, yes, to custom. All right, we had enough black. All right, let's move on. Let's go. Let's go. Another color. Okay, next. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? No white. I'm running on very little sleep, so I'm over energized, I guess. What color am I gonna go with next? I think we're gonna go with that. 453. So 453 is more the white, pinky white color. That's what that looks like. Shiny. You got another one? Nice. I'm very tempted to get that horse one that you showed me, or something similar to that, and I want to do it and hang it up in my house. Maybe. We'll see. I don't generally keep them for myself, so it feels a bit weird to do that. A smaller one to practice. I showed you for you. Yeah, beautiful stallion. But I still have this other one that I need to finish. Actually, another few. So we'll see how we go. I've never really kept any for myself. So that's why I said it just feels weird for me because I'm never really kept any. I want to do another one of my child as well because the one that I did that I gave away, absolutely stunning, and I don't even have a photograph of it. So I might do it again. Let's see. I just smashed my artboard with my foot. Ouch. I didn't realize it was that heavy. Also, we're going to have to end the pool pops when I get my surgery. Yeah. When are we going to... We got to do another support stream soon. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm waiting for a response from somebody. So it's... And I'm going to have to then see who donated the largest amount of money, the largest sum, and get in touch with them. Mel donated 50 and he donated 55. Huh? I'm confused. Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like the person, it shouldn't just be one sum because some people donated more than once. Do you know what I mean? Like, right, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, I initially made the rules that the person that made the largest sum, like one sum, but then the one person started donating more than once. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and maybe because they didn't have a huge amount at one time or whatever the case. Like, I feel it's unfair if somebody's donated $100 over 3 times or something like that, and they don't get anything for it. That's what I mean. Yeah, the most. So if you guys can, I mean, it's not over yet, but so far then Rebecca's in the lead, I believe. There you go. A bob picking? I mean, I don't think so. Um, I mean, I don't need to send them a picture. I can just give them a live show. If you're happy with me sharing my bobs with the world, then why not, I guess. Well, no one said that they're going to pay for your whole surgery. I would do it if I was paying, if that was the case. Imagine. Me's gone wild. Funny in you. Thanks, Smith. Yes. Yes. Oh, babe. Think about it every day. I'm not laughing at you, babe. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this hot tub for you, to you, whatever. But I love that you have this whole thing thought out already. Brow pen. All I want, babe. Oh, the strain is starting now. Can you feel it? I think it's because I'm so restless. I never want stuff. Maybe. What are you going to put in the cage, Rebecca? Sounds cool. Hey LVH, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry, putting beads back. Good, I'm glad, babe. I really am. Four and five. These are more purple toned as opposed to pink tone. Oh, that's sweet. Just went to a scary place. They look so similar to me. What do you mean? Are the beads? No, if you were up close and personal, you'd see that they're pink. The one is more pink toned and the other one is purple. What scary place? The dark web. What's the question, Bev? Thanks, Mo. I think so. You told me. Remember what you said to me about mine? That's cool, LVH. I don't mess with the spirits there. Yeah, I haven't talked much tonight. Not after the first half of the stream. First half an hour of the stream. This is more purpley. Pinky purple. Okay. No idea, babe. No idea. I wouldn't, even if I did do a silent stream, I wouldn't disable the chat. People can talk amongst themselves if they really wanted to. I've been getting since I've sorry since I started doing this and tagging it correctly, I've been getting a lot of people that have messaged me after my streams and saying that they've been watching it, and they like to just watch. They don't to watch how the picture unfolds and whatever. So I'm sure that there's definitely an audience if you tag it the right way. Thing is, like, you've always told me as well, people like interaction. So, it's a tough one. Well, that's how you get people in, though. If you're doing something specific, you want people to see it, you can tag the 5D community. There's a whole community of these people on YouTube. Uploading platform. What do you mean? They're not experts, though. You don't need to be an expert. No such thing, I don't think. I actually didn't tag this stream, though, if I'm honest. I'll do it after. Why, Mel? Carla's got one too. Carla's done it. She hasn't finished it, but she has done it. She's got one, a little dinosaur that she's not finished yet. But you get ones that have bigger beads as well for kids. Not necessarily beads, also like a different style, but she definitely has one. She's done the yellow of that dinosaur. But she'll do it like if I'm sitting doing mine, she'll sit and do hers. Oh, nice, Stephanie. I'll come back, by the way. When I finish these last 5 beads, I'm going to end the stream. Also, there's no way I could see what I imagine a child to be like doing this as a project unless they're really into being artsy. My daughter's done it. And she only stopped when I stopped. So, and she didn't throw her beads all over the place. Like, I think it depends how old the kid is as well. But I've heard of children like 7, 8 years old doing them. Anyway. Maybe she does. Maybe she's like her mother. Who knows? Anyway, guys. Let's see, where am I at? There I am. I could teach your mother. She has patience if I sit with her and do it. She's good like that. Stretch. Okay. Anyway, what's the time now? 3 hours. I think that's decent. I'm going to start making my way off here now. My back has sort of had enough. I've done quite a lot today. Thank you, Stephanie. You too. Have a good one. I'm going to get off of here now, and I will chat to you all later, I suppose. Tomorrow, I don't know when I'm going to stream again. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but hopefully I'll do some of this again tomorrow. I'd like to finish this whole section ASAP. So we'll see how we go. So thank you to everybody that came through here, liking, commenting. And those that were very supportive of my first beginning part of the stream, I appreciate that. So yeah, I'll chat to you all again. Have a good one. Bye.